Hello future engineers, subscribers, viewers, and students. There is a video presenting the solution of two problems in plane geometry that I would like to share with you. I hope that through this video your skills, thinking skills, technical skills in math will be enhanced. So here is the first problem, and I will just read this on the next slide. So this is the problem. A right triangle is inscribed in a circle of diameter d. So this is the right triangle. It is inscribed in the circle here, and we denote the diameter, which is, I hope that you know, it is also the hypotenuse of the right triangle. So it is d, diameter. The perpendicular sides of this triangle are A and B. So this is A, and that is AC, which is denoted by B. What is the diameter of the largest circle that can be inscribed in the triangle? So this is the circle, the curve orange, the radius is denoted by R, and the diameter is 2 times this R here. So the analysis would be this. Take note that because this is an in circle, the center is here. We call this the in center, and the circle is this one, in circle, which is inscribed in this triangle. And if you know from trigonometry or from plane geometry, the line segment joining the vertex to the center will bisect the vertex angle. So that's why we have b over 2, b over 2 here. Likewise, if you draw a line from vertex A to that center there, angle A will also be bisected. So this is the nice presentation when we draw a line from C to that center there. Because the angle is 90 degrees, the angle is bisected into 45, 45. That's why if this is R, this part is also R, because tangent of 45 is 1, and 1 is R over R. So I hope that you know that already. So if this is, the whole of this is A, and this is R, which is perpendicular to this side here, because we have a circle tangent to that side. So this is A minus R. Diameter is 2R. So that is A minus R, and take note that the that half of the perimeter is denoted by S, and it is 1/2 of the perimeter, and the perimeter is A plus B plus D. So this is A minus R. This is also A minus R because we have identical right triangles here with common hypotenuse. Opposite is R, opposite is also R, so over hypotenuse, so that proves that these two angles are equal. So that's why this line is the bisector of that angle. So that's also A minus R. So this is, the whole of this is B, and because this is R, so that is B minus R. This is also B minus R. So from the figure, the sum of these lengths, A minus R and B minus R, is equal to D. So B minus R plus A minus R plus A minus R equals D. So this is A plus B, then minus D, then negative 2R to the right equals 2R. So again, A plus B minus D equals 2R. And since 2R is D, that's now the expression of the biggest expression for the diameter of the biggest circle that can be inscribed in this right triangle. So A plus B minus D is D. So the answer D is small d is equal to quantity A plus B minus D. So that's it for this problem. So this is the second. This is problem 3 already for the challenge problem in plane geometry. And this is the second problem for this part. And it's also a nice problem. So I will just read the problem again on the next slide. So this is the problem. The diagonals of a trapezoid are perpendicular to each other. If one of the diagonals measures 34 meters and the altitude measures 30 meters, so determine the area of the trapezoid. So take note from trigonometry and from plane geometry that the area of a trapezoid in terms of the diagonals is 1/2 the product of the diagonals times sine of the angle between the diagonals. And since the angle between the diagonals is 90 degrees because they are perpendicular and sine of 90 degrees is 1, so the area of the trapezoid reduces to 1/2 of the product of the diagonals. So the derivation of that is also in plane trigonometry. You just look for that derivation so that you will be convinced that that's the area. So this is the trapezoid, and one diagonal is 34 meters. This is the altitude, which is 30 meters. And let's draw the other diagonal. But before that, we know that this is a right triangle, and to solve for this side, this is square root of 34 square minus 30 square by Pythagoras theorem. So this is 16 meters. Again, 16 is square root of 34 square minus 30 square. So this is the other diagonal. And to analyze, we draw this first diagonal here through this end, and it is also perpendicular because the diagonals are perpendicular to each other. So let's extend, and this is also equal to diagonal 1, 34 meters. And we have parallel sides, 34. So this is theta, and this is also theta. Now, to solve for the length of the second diagonal, we use the similar triangles. We have similar triangles here. This triangle here is similar to this big triangle here. So I hope that you can follow. So we use opposite of theta, which is diagonal to, as to adjacent of theta, which is 34 for the big uh, right triangle. And for the small similar right triangle, opposite of theta is the altitude 12 and adjacent of theta is 16. So again, diagonal 2 as to 34 equals 30 as to 16. So solving for diagonal 2 is 63.75 meters. And take note that the area of the trapezoid is 1/2 the product of the diagonals when the diagonals are perpendicular to each other. In general, 1/2 of the product of the diagonals times sine of the angle between the diagonals. So substituting, everything is known. 1/2 of 34 times 63.75. So the area of the trapezoid is equal to 1033.75 square meters. So that's it for this video.